Hello, people. It's LawMemes1255. I can't. I also don't want to redo that intro though. So, anyways, I actually did record a second video just yesterday. So technically, this is like the third video, but I will not be uploading the second because my audio is so bad. Like, the desktop audio was like 5 times louder than my mic. And I stopped recording separate like tracks for the audio so I couldn't just up my own voice and decrease the volume of desktop. But yeah, besides that, I don't know, it felt not very smooth and not very well connected. Yeah. Anyways, as you can see, this is what I did in my previous deleted recording. I fixed up. Wait, did I even do it in that? I don't think I did. I think I did it like off camera. I don't even know. But anyways, I fixed up the second compartment of my iron farm, so now I have two going at the same time, which is nice. Just double the output. It's cool. Then I got, I guess, cactus farm going there. What else did I do? I don't think I did anything else. Yeah, so mainly what I did in the previous video was yap about a story and about a heavy topic of loneliness. So let's get started with that story while I fix this carrot farm collecting thing at the bottom here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hoppers, maybe? Can I separate the hopper and the minecart? Can I like break it apart? No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 9 hoppers. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyways. That's 9 times 5. It's 40, it's 45. Okay, I need 45 iron. So, what do I want to do? Right, story time. So, every Tuesday, I go and rehearse with this big band I have. What is going on here? Okay. So every Tuesday, I go and rehearse with this community big band that I'm in, and have a jolly old time doing that. You good now, brother? Maybe I gotta block this off so it doesn't stop. Who knows? Okay. So I need 45. There we go. I keep getting sidetracked. Okay. Tuesdays, big band rehearsal. Right? It's in the evenings. Like what? 5? No, not 5:30. It's 6:30 to 6:30 to what? 6:30 to 8:30. And it's a 40-minute bus ride. So it's quite the hefty time commitment for my Tuesdays, but that's alright because I have great time. But God, I thought I had more wood. Do I not? Oh, okay. So yeah, I go to big band every Tuesday normally, and it's Wednesday currently. Yesterday was Tuesday. So the Tuesday last Tuesday, no, not last, would it be last Tuesday? Yeah, last Tuesday, I guess, because yesterday was, so the Tuesday before yesterday, yesterday. My God, this is worse. Okay, so that rehearsal ended, and I saw a message from my dad saying that, hey, I got some food for ya, because I'm gonna be going over to somewhere, and I don't want to just leave food in my fridge, and I'd rather not throw it out. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. And he's like, great, can I drop it off? And I'm like, oh no, I'm actually not at home. And he's like, oh, okay. And I said, oh, I'm at this place pretty far from mine and his house. And that's it. God, why does my brain get fried the second I click start recording? It's a dumb switch. It truly is. Anyways, I was like, hey, if you could pick me up, that'd be fantastic. I was just gonna take the bus though, so it's fine if not. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll pick you up. And I'm like, hey, you can meet me at this shopping center here that's close by. He's like, okay. And then on the way to the shopping center, I'm like, oh wait, my phone's dying. I should tell him to meet me at some spot in case it does. So I call him and I'm like, hey, my phone's dying. Could you pick me up at the first entrance on this road? He's like, yeah, I got you. So I wait and wait. And it was like 30 or 45 minutes pass and he's still not there. So I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? Therefore, what did I do? Yeah, so I'm like, oh, what's going on? And I'm like, well, you know what? My phone's dead. I don't remember his number. I'll have to find some random person and ask if I can use their phone to call my sister to get his number. So I go use the bathroom because I'm like, okay, I feel like he's not here, so it'll be fine if I just go. Wait, is this the order of events? No, it's not the order of events. This happens after. So before this, I actually got a lisp there for a second. Before that, I went to like the corner, the intersection of the road I told him to meet me at, and the road that he was like probably gonna take to get to me. So I meet him, and he's going along this way, and he's taking a right, and I'm literally right here, and I see him going, and I'm like, okay, that's gotta be him. So it was a guy. It looked like the same car, and there were some details on the car too that was like, okay, that definitely is the car. So he pulls in, and then he goes past the first entrance. So I'm like, that, okay. And then he keeps going to the end of the mall, and then pulls in from this off street. And then I'm like, okay, he's gonna meet me there maybe, I guess. That's interesting. So I walk over there, and the car is facing me. So I'm like, okay. It's him, probably. He can see me. This is great. But when I'm like a row or two away, he starts just going. And I'm like, wait, what? Why are you abandoning me? What's going on? I'm lost and scared, afraid. And then he pulls out of the mall, or the shopping center rather, and then just goes down the street completely away. And I'm like, what is going on? So I wait a bit more time, and then I'm like, okay, I need to call him or something at this point, because this isn't working. So I go use the bathroom in this Save on Foods, and then once I get out, there's this guy on his phone, so I'm like, okay, I'll just ask him for his phone. That'll be fine and dandy. And then I'm like, hey, can I use your phone just to call someone? My phone died. And he's like, yeah, sure, yeah, of course. And I'm like, okay, great. And then I call my sister, she doesn't pick up, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll just leave a voicemail. Like, hey, sis, it's me. What's Dad's phone number? And I give her no other details as to what's going on, how I'm doing, the state of my being. So she texts me and she's like, are you good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Or, I mean, I don't even text him that. I asked the guy to text her that. So I don't even like call her back and say I'm good. So she can hear me and be like, okay, he doesn't sound like he's being held at gunpoint. This is cool. So she's freaking out. And after this whole scenario, she was like, once I got home, she was like, okay, what are you doing, bro? That was very silly. And I'm like, oh yeah, that was kind of silly, wasn't it? So that was great. But I got his number, my dad's number, and then I called him. I'm like, hi, I'm still here. Can you pick me up, please? And he's like, oh, what? I thought you would have taken the bus, so I was waiting at the bus stop you get off at when you're going home. And I'm like, oh. He's like, okay, give me a bunch more time then, because I'm coming back. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And then this guy, what am I saying? Right, so the guy who let me borrow his phone was like, oh, so, and for context, we're both Indian here. So he's like, oh, so your name is blah blah blah, which is like this classic Indian name, and your sister's name is blah blah blah, which is like a white kind of name. And I'm like, yeah, I never really thought about that, but yeah, it was because she was named after this character from this show. And he's like, oh, this show? And he says the name of the show, which obviously I'm not gonna say, but he was like, yeah, this show, I know it. There was like an original older one, and then they rebooted it on Netflix, and I watched the reboot, and I was like, oh, really? Did they? That's fascinating. I didn't really care, to be frank, because I don't know, I don't really watch shows or TV much. Kind of just watch YouTube. Like, I have no subscriptions. But yeah, and then he starts giving me the lore for the character that my sister is named after. He's like, oh yeah, they're the daughter of like Lucifer, and I'm like, what? And I literally forget what else he said because I did not care. It was like, but anyways, I was like, so that was the conversation starter. But then we got to like what I was doing here, what's going on. I was like, oh yeah, no, I just had a big band rehearsal, point to my sax. And he's like, oh, cool, yeah, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, and then we get on the topic of like education. And he's like, yeah, I studied biotech engineering at blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh yeah, I study music education at blah blah blah. And he's like, oh, that's cool. And then we end up on the topic of Indian education and like opportunities and like the normalized sort of jobs and career options you have there, as opposed to here, where you can kind of just like do whatever you want, honestly. Fletcher, man? Oh, Fletcher's down here. God, it's been so long. But yeah, we talk about that, and we have like a nice, cool conversation about, yeah, parents, Indian parents, or I guess Asian parents in general, from my knowledge, are like, okay, these are your options. It's either like engineering or like you know, like the classics like doctor, engineer, yada yada. And those are your only options, so deal with it. And you can't really blame them, because it's like, well, that's all they know. That's how they were raised. So they're just raising us how they were raised, which makes sense, right? 20 iron? How many chests do I need for that? 5, 4, okay. So yeah, that's how they were raised, so you can't really blame them for raising us the same. But it's kind of like a different world now, right? There's a lot more job opportunities everywhere and stuff. 30 saplings? That's kind of crazy. Okay, evil sidetrack. Yeah. So we just had a talk about like opportunities and just life in general kind of stuff, and it was really cool because I don't know, I love talking to people. It's like one of my favorite things to do because I like being really open-minded, and the best way to be open-minded is to just get a bunch of perspectives from like strangers and learn from their experiences as well as yours. So I just, also it's just cool learning about other people and what they've done and been through. And yeah, I was thinking, my dad comes and picks me up, and then on the way back I'm thinking like, wow, that was fun. I should really just talk to people more, because that was just a great time. And I'm like, why do I not talk to people? And the conclusion I arrived at was that it's kind of hard to just start a conversation out of nowhere with someone. Like, I don't just like, I don't like going up to someone who's like on their phone or just doing something and just being like, yo, talk to me. What are you doing? Blah, blah. That's like, it's very confrontational, and I don't, nobody just wants to be confronted out of nowhere when they're just like on the bus home or like walking home or something. Like everyone's got their lives and they're doing their thing. So I prefer just to let people be. But I really do just enjoy talking to people. So I that's one of, well, that's not really, it's kind of one of the reasons I joined the big band. So I had to do an assignment where you either join a community musical group and then write a 1 to 2 page report on that, plus a presentation, or you, what's the other option? It was global music. So you write about music and music education from a certain group of people. So like Irish music or freaking, I don't know, something music, Indian music, yada yada, Indian classical, that kind of stuff. So is this masochism? Well, I mean, I'm not having fun. What is it? Okay. Anyways. Anyways. Yeah. So. Yeah, I just love talking to people. And where I am in the world, you have to be 19 before you can go to like bars and drink, right? So I'm like hyped not to like drink, but to talk to people really, cause back to the Ken influence, cause Ken one time was talking about like, oh yeah, I love going to the bar like he's an alcoholic, we all know. But he's like, oh, I like going to the bar because when people drink, they become less reserved and they like open up and start talking more. And it's cool hearing this other side of people that like don't really open up that much, and hearing from them is like cool. I'm like, yeah, I'm excited to be able to do that. And where am I going? Yeah, I'm just excited to go to clubs and drink my heart out. No, not drink my heart out. I low-key hate alcohol. Like, everything I've tried so far is ass cheeks. But, I mean, vodka's not bad. But I had it mixed with, like, soda. So, we'll see. I mean, I haven't drank anything ever in my life except water and legal beverages for 18-year-olds. Yeah, speaking of water reminder. Anyways, yeah, that's my story. Also, yesterday, there was supposed to be rehearsal. I went all the way to this place, so took that 40-minute bus ride, just to find out that rehearsal got canceled. And I'm like, well, this is fantastic. It wasn't fantastic, but yeah. And then I also learned that rehearsal's canceled till May 6th. So I'm like, well, what am I gonna do with my life? And I'm like, oh, perfect time to play Minecraft and record a video, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's all it's all about. Woo. Anyways, yeah, so the next thing I wanted to talk about, which relates to talking to people, is loneliness. So, I'm going through some shit right now, I guess you could say. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, I'm going through well, I wouldn't say I'm going through, but I was going through a pretty tough time, let's just say. And I think we'll leave it at, yeah, we'll leave it at tough time. So I was going through a pretty tough time with loneliness recently. So I've been kind of reaching out to a bunch of old friends and just random group chats that I've been in on like Instagram or just like people I follow there. And I'm like, oh wait, hey, I haven't talked to you in a while, how's it going? Y'all still up to the same old, same old? And then they talk about stuff. And it kind of made me realize the dichotomous, no, not dichotomous, the dichotomy of loneliness in the modern age. Because on one hand, it's so easy to be alone and lonely. Well, it's so easy to be alone because you're just like, you can just stay at home, order like takeout every single day, work from home. And I'm not saying working from home is a bad thing. I mean, it works for different people. I had a virtual job once. It's like my only employment history, but I had that virtual job and I didn't particularly like sitting at my desk and just calling, just answering calls. It wasn't my particular cup of tea. I did enjoy talking to people actually, which relates perfectly to this. But yeah, no, it was really nice talking to folks, and that was cool stuff. I also loved getting accused of smoking weed and being a stoner because my voice goes so like goddamn sly, bro. my voice goes so like monotone and deep when I get tired. So yeah, the stoner accusations are crazy. I think that happened recently too. I forget where, but yeah, people love accusing me of being a stoner. Man, I wish. Okay. Anyways, where was I? Loneliness. Yeah. So it's so easy to be alone because you can just stay at home and get everything you need and do everything you require. But at the same time, it's so easy to not be alone because you can step outside and there's 8 billion other people on this planet. You can go anywhere and just find people pretty much. Like there's people in Antarctica. Is it Antarctica? Antarctic? I'm pretty sure it's sea, no? So Antarctica? But that sounds like weird to say. How? Anyways, yeah. So you can just go outside, find people. And even if you stay inside, you can still find people. Cause like I've been playing Lethal Company recently due to loneliness issue thing. And it's like so easy just to find a group of people you connect with and just shoot the shit with them, so to speak. That might be the first time. No, there's no way that's the first time I swore on video. Oh my god, guys, not family friendly. Goddamn live, man. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, it's so easy just to connect with people. You can go on games like Lethal Company, Discord servers, just everywhere. It's really easy to find like-minded individuals or individuals who shared literally nothing in common with you, and you can still just connect with them. And you know, I think those are like the main positives and negatives. Well, not negatives, but I guess it's not the internet's fault. I don't know what I'm saying. Never mind. Cancel that point. Yeah. So loneliness. Yeah. I think it's really hard to be. Is it really hard? You know, in my eyes, it's really hard to be lonely. You can feel lonely. Yeah. You can feel lonely. Like I felt lonely for a while recently. Like I've been saying for the billionth time. But it was really easy to get out of that because I just like hit up my friend. I'm like, hey, can we like go for a walk or something? Because I'm bored. And then she was like, oh yeah, of course. I'm like practicing, but yeah, we can go after. And I'm like, okay, cool beans. And then just talking it feels so refreshing just to talk to people. Like, who knew? It's almost like humans are social creatures, and this is a well-documented phenomenon. But yeah, no, like, if you ever feel lonely, just like, I mean, at some point, it's okay to like stew in sadness or like loneliness for a bit, because yeah, that's like good for you, right? You like cry your eyes out or something for a bit, but you have to realize that at some point, like you just gotta stop, right? There has to be a limit to literally everything in this world, and you just gotta know, like, hey, okay, this is too much sadness. I'm done. I want to be happy now. And then you go out to people and talk to them, and it's like, oh, well, isn't this fine and dandy? Is that actually, that might actually be it. 30-minute recording. I'm gonna fucking hate editing this shit. That was aggressive. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna fucking hate editing this short. Boo! Editing LOL memes. I have literally no idea what I said here. So if someone could please transcribe the words in the comments, that would be great. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bro. But yeah. I think I might take thorns off my armor off stream, off recording. Cause I mean it's nice against slimes, but like when I'm trying to get zombies into like a specific spot or something, it's like low-key annoying. So yeah. That's my yap for today. Big strong man staring at me, Jesus. I'm getting nervous. Okay. Yeah, that's my yap. I should do morning recordings more. It's actually hype. But yeah. Oh, see you guys later. Bye bye.